The Grammys suck.
Hey, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna. Very unfortunate news, and I just can't believe it. It could really happen to anyone at any given moment. And also at the same time, we have the Grammy Awards. The Grammy ceremony 2020 has happened, so now I have to make a video to talk about it. So, since I'm gonna talk about the winners and the performances, I'm gonna start off with the performances first. I'm gonna talk about them from, in my opinion, the worst performance to, in my opinion, the best performance. Keep in mind that they're just opinions, okay? I'm not saying that my opinions are right, because it's impossible. Okay, in my opinion, the worst performance is Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton's Nobody But You. Their singing isn't terrible, but their performance is easily the most boring out of all the other performances. And they just sit there and just sing. That's all they do, and the song itself is a little boring as well. And then we have the Demi Lovato performance, Anyone, which a lot of people are saying, "Oh wow, it's great." No, it's not. It's boring. I get what Demi is trying to do in that performance. Trying to be raw emotions and powerful, but yeah, the song itself isn't great. Her performance, her singing isn't really all that fantastic. It's a bit of a boring performance, I have to say, and maybe a little bit less a little bit less boring would be Camila Cabello's first man performance. And then we have another performance with Camila Cabello, Ben Platt, Cyndi Lauper, Gary Clark Jr., and Common, singing a cover for Fame, where each one of them sings like a verse for Fame, and it's not really all that impressive. And then we have the HER performance Sometimes, which is also really forgettable. That guitar solo is fake as hell. And yeah. And also we have a bunch of Alicia Keys performances, because she's the host now, and she's a good host. She radiates positive energy, which I really like. And her singing, it's not really all that. I mean, she's a great singer, yes, but her performances aren't really all that great either. For one of the monologues, she actually sang it out, and I'm just a little confused. Like, I know you're a good singer, but to sing it out is just a little, maybe a little too much. I know it's the Grammys, okay? You don't have to sing your whole way throughout the entire ceremony. Billie Eilish performed When the Party's Over, and it's this emotional, intimate performance, and I'm a little confused, because When the Party's Over is, in my opinion, the worst song on her latest album. Like, if you want to perform a song, you can perform Bad Guy, duh. You can perform Bury a Friend. You can perform, if she performs Wish You Were Gay, it wouldn't be as boring as performing When the Party's Over. And then we have the Jonas Brothers performances, 5 More Minutes and What a Man Gotta Do. 5 More Minutes is not a good song, not at all. And What a Man Gotta Do is a little better. But their performances are fine. I'm just a little sad that Kevin didn't get enough recognition. He's, the guitar guy, and, the other two, Joe and Nick, they're singing, and Kevin, the guitar guy, and nobody cares about him. I just feel bad for him, really. Aerosmith and Run DMC, another Grammy collab, rap rock collab, and Aerosmith performed Living on the Edge, and the performance is kind of sloppy, little here and there, a little messy. But when Run DMC came on, the performances became fantastic, and it's actually fun. And then we have a pretty good performance from Rosalia, who also won. But Rosalia performing Joroque, I think, and Malamente. And they're pretty great. I prefer Joroque's performance. The dancing with the blinking lights is fantastic. But yeah, I feel like there's more of an emphasis on dancing than singing And then we have the Nipsey Hussle tribute, of course, with Roddy Ricch, Meek Mill, DJ Khaled, John Legend, Kirk Franklin, and YG. I'm really happy that YG gets to be a part of the tribute, singing "Fuck Donald Trump." Of course, Higher with DJ Khaled and John Legend is great, and just a faithful performance overall. Surprise performance would be Usher and FKA Twigs with the Prince tribute. Usher totally nailed it, in my opinion. I wish Twigs would sing, but she didn't. She just dances around, pole dancing. Her dance moves are great, but like I want to hear her sing, you know. And then my third favorite performance would be Lizzo's "Cause I Love You" and "Truth Hurts." The flute solo is great, and "Cause I Love You" is such a grand performance. I really like it. My second favorite performance is Lil Nas X, BTS, Mason Ramsey, Diplo, Billy Ray Cyrus, and Nas with Old Town Road and Rodeo. I'm a little confused. I mean, I wish he would perform Panini than Rodeo, because Rodeo is not that great of a song, but it's cool to see Lil Nas X and Big Nas 1 to perform together. And you know, the remix with BTS and Mason Ramsey and Billy Ray Cyrus is fantastic. It's just such a shame, because the set is actually this rotating set and it's really cool. But then in one of the slots, it's Diplo and Mason Ramsey, and when BTS came out at the end, Mason Ramsey and Diplo were shut out and they were stuck in the backstage, which is terrible. And of course, my favorite performance is Tyler the Creator with Earthquake and New Magic Wand. Holy shit, like that was a fucking great performance, up there with Kendrick Lamar and Radiohead's 15 Step. The Earthquake is really sweet, but then we have New Magic Wand, which just fucking slams. Tyler the Creator was really unafraid to be himself on the stage. He dances very crazily. He brought his inhaler. And then there are all of these Tyler clones that rushed onto the stage and went insane, and it's wild, it's crazy. The entire audience was shocked, and Tyler the Creator just really rocked the entire Grammy house. Anyways, Tyler the Creator, amazing performance. He's amazing. And after winning the award, he called out the Grammys for the whole bullshit urban contemporary category. Spitting facts here. Tyler the Creator earned more respect from me. Okay, now let's talk about the winners. Best Music Film, Homecoming by Beyonce, which won over Miles Davis and David Crosby and Shangri-La and Tom York Anima. I wish Anima wins, because legitimately this is one of the greatest musical films of the decade, but of course the Grammy's gonna give it to Beyonce, which isn't bad either. Best Music Video went to Old Town Road. I'm a little disappointed. I thought FKA Twigs should win, but of course they're gonna give it to Lil Nas X because he's all famous now, and then they're gonna give it to Billie Eilish because Billie Eilish is really famous now. I bet the Grammys is gonna just feed Billie Eilish all these awards and make her the queen of Grammys this year because Billie Eilish is super popular, and they want people to stream her music. I'm surprised that Bad Guy nor Bury a Friend were nominated for music video. And then we have a bunch of categories that I don't care for, including classical, choral performance, opera recording, orchestral. I don't care. Producer of the Year, winner. Wait, this isn't the category that I'm looking for. Okay, here we go. Immersive audio. Okay, no. Best remix recording. Nah, I'm not interested in that. Okay, producer of the year, non-classical. Of course, Phineas O'Connell, who is Billie's brother, won. Very predictable. Of course, the Grammys are going to give it to him, and he's actually pretty good at producing as well. And Dan Auerbach, Jack Antonoff, Ricky Reed, John Hill, they're not as good. And Best Engineered Album is also Billie and Phineas with Where We All When we all fall asleep, where do we go? Okay, and then best recording package went to Chris Cornell. Yeah, I mean, after Chris Cornell passed away, the Grammys just do whatever they can to give Chris Cornell albums. But it makes sense because every other contemporary here aren't great. Best boxed or a special limited edition package, Tom York also lost. Tom and Stanley Dunn also lost to Woodstock Back to the Garden. Yeah, it's Tom York is invincible. And of course, Tom York lost to A Star Is Born soundtrack for best song written for visual media, which is disappointing because Tom York is legitimately one of the most talented artists of all times, and the Grammys they don't see Tom York. I'm surprised that The Lion King didn't win. I guess the Grammys also realized that, hey, The Lion King the movie, it's not that good, and Spirit isn't really that good as well. For best score, Chernobyl. I'm happy that Chernobyl wins, and I think Hildur Guðnadóttir is going to win an Oscar as well. Ramin Djawadi is great as well, but I mean, he's won enough Grammys, right? A Star Is Born won the best compilation soundtrack over Spider-Man, Quentin Tarantino, Rocketman, and The Lion King. I'm happy that The Lion King didn't win, but I am Quentin, I mean, he's nominated for a Grammy, so at least there's that. Alright, best comedy album, Dave Chappelle. I'm really happy that, the Grammys aren't, hopping on the whole, Dave Chappelle should be canceled train and actually acknowledge Dave Chappelle's comedic genius. Best spoken word went to Michelle Obama. Duh, because who else are you gonna give it to? Anyways, best folk and roots and contemporary blues. All these categories are bullshit. But the category that I care about is the Latin rock, urban, or alternative album, and Rosalia won with El Mal Querer. Hell yes. I'm extremely happy for Rosalia. She totally deserves it. It's a great album, one of the best of the decade, and oh my gosh. And she won over Bad Bunny twice. Bad Bunny's nominated twice on this category, and Rosalia still won. Congratulations. And then on top we have gospel, Christian music, Latin jazz, new age, country. We have Tanya Tucker winning country over everyone else. Okay. I Willie Nelson, of course. Oh, hey, Blake Shelton lost. Okay, now let's talk about the rap category. The rap friggin' category. Best rap album. Winner goes to Tyler, the Creator, with Igor. Yeah. Really fucking happy for Tyler. Totally deserves it. Actually, Tyler, the Creator, straight up deserves Album of the Year. Igor is that great of an album, okay? I mean, that Dreamville album, and then Meek Mill, and then YBN Cordae is okay. I Am Greater Than I Was is also a pretty decent album, but Igor is finally, Tyler, the Creator, after years of, Grammy snubs, finally, Igor. And then for Best Rap Song, we have A Lot by 21 and J. Cole. awesome. I thought they were gonna give it to the baby with Suge because it's this huge hit, but they gave it to 21 Savage, and that's awesome. Okay, that's awesome. For best rap song performance, of course, it's higher with Nipsey Hussle and John Legend. I'm happy that it didn't go to Lil Nas X or Lil Baby and Gunna. But since Nipsey Hussle passed away, of course everybody's gonna vote for Nipsey Hussle, and you know what? He deserves it. It's a great damn song. Best rap performance also went to Nipsey Hussle, which is also easily the best one out of the 5 nominees. All the other nominees are crap. Best R&B album. BJ the Chicago Kid, Lucky Day, LMI, PJ Morton, and Anderson .Paak. And the winner is Anderson .Paak. Hell yeah, Anderson .Paak totally deserves it. Ventura is a good album. And then for our Urban Contemporary, which is a bullshit category, by the way, but for Urban Contemporary anyway, Lizzo won with "Cause I Love You" deluxe version. It's not the initial release, the deluxe version. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Apollo 21 is a boring album. Jessie Reyes, no. Lizzo easily is the best one. And for best R&B song, PJ Morton with "Say So." What? I'm happy that they didn't give it to Chris Brown, but like PJ Morton. Yeah, anyways, for best traditional R&B performance, Lizzo also won. Congratulations. For best R&B performance, Anderson .Paak and Andre 3000 won for Come Home, which is fantastic. So applause for Anderson .Paak once again. And then for best alternative album, Vampire Weekend won over Tom York. What the fuck? I'm disappointed. If they give it to Big Thief or James Blake, at least that would be cool. But sure. Vampire Weekend had been snubbed by the Grammys for a while, and since Vampire Weekend is easily the most popular one out of the 5, so they give it to them. James Blake is pretty popular too, but not as popular now. Maybe, I don't know. But Tom York, dude, Tom York's been snubbed so hard. Best rock album went to Cage the Elephant with Social Cues. I'm surprised. I thought they're gonna give it to the Cranberries because of the passing of the vocalist. But I guess Cage the Elephant got more votes. So there's that. For best rock song, Tool didn't win. Yay. Vampire, what? So Vampire Weekend won Best Alternative Album, but didn't win for Harmony Hall. Gary Clark Jr. won for This Land. It seems to me that the Grammys are just trying to give awards to as many people as possible, but specifically Billie Eilish. And for Best Metal Performance, Tool won for Tempest. It's a legitimately great song, and I'm happy that Tool won. Finally, Lateralis got snubbed, Anima got snubbed, Tempest, and at the end for best rock performance went to Gary Clark Jr. for This Stupid Land. Which makes sense because every other nominee here aren't great. I guess Brittany Howard is pretty good. Alright, best dance electronic album. Winner goes to the Chemical Brothers with No Geography. You have to be kidding me. Flume's Hi This Is Flume is a good ass mixtape, but of course the Grammy is gonna give it to not give it to the best one. Like Flume's Skins. It's it's okay, right? But then Flume made an even better project, and the Grammys are like, nope. It's like that 21 Pilots thing, The Grammys just ignore the good ones. And for Best Dance Recording, the Chemical Brothers also won. No surprise there. For Best Pop Vocal Album, Billie Eilish won over Ariana, Ed, Taylor, and Beyonce. which is no surprise, and I don't think any other nominees in that category are complaining. Everybody knows that it's going to be her. Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album, Elvis Costello. Okay. Best Pop Duo and Group Performance, of course, they're going to give it to Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus with Old Town Road, and I'm not complaining. If they give it to Señorita, I'm going to bang my head against the wall. If they give it to Sucker, you know, Old Town Road is it's the right pick. And for Best Pop Solo Performance, we have Lizzo winning over. So Lizzo won over Billie Eilish. Now that's weird because the Grammys they try their best to give every single award to Billie Eilish as possible, except for this one. I'm happy that Taylor didn't win. Beyonce by Ariana Grande, Seven Rings. Lizzo won over Billie Eilish. I'm surprised, and pretty well deserved too. I mean, Lizzo deserves a Grammy, desperately. And for Best New Artist, of course, Billie Eilish is gonna win. Rosalia is nominated. I would give it to Rosalia, to be honest. But Billie Eilish is a good artist as well. I'm happy that they didn't give it to Maggie Rogers. Alright, now the big three. Song of the Year. I'm gonna close my eyes and guess it's Billie Eilish. And it's Billie Eilish. Winning over Lady Gaga, Tanya Tucker, her, Taylor, Lana Del Rey, Louis Capaldi, and Lizzo. Yeah, I mean, out of all the songs there, I mean, Bad Guys, probably the best one, or Truth Hurts, but yeah, Bad Guy is a good song. And then Album of the Year, I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna guess Billie Eilish. And it's Billie Eilish. Out of all the nominees here, I picked Norman fucking Rockwell. But here's the thing. Lana Del Rey's nominated for Album of the Year, but not Best Pop Vocal Album. Which is weird, so I guess Lana Del Rey's great, but not good. It's weird. But of course, they're going to give it to Billie Eilish. No surprise there. Nothing controversial. Very safe pick. Everybody, knows that it's going to be them. The kids like this album. The parents of those kids like this album because kids play this album in their cars. And so, yeah. And Recording of the Year, I'm going to close my eyes and it's Billie Eilish with Bad Guy. Both recording and Song of the Year. Bad Guy. I get it. I mean, yeah, it's a popular song. Yeah. Bad Guy. No surprise right there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good song, but I won't say it's the record of the year. I mean, record is like an album, but in this case, records is a song, and I won't say it's the best song of 2019, or the eligible period. I would. Yeah, if you've seen my best songs video, you'd know that Charlie XCX Gone is my favorite song in 2019, and Charlie XCX is not mentioned one single time in the entire friggin' ceremony. Yeah, which is disappointing, of course. But yeah, I mean, congratulations to Billie Eilish, I guess. I mean, again, I don't think she's really that great, but I mean, it's whatever. What do you expect from the Grammys anyway? But I guess the most well-deserved winner here is most definitely Tyler, the Creator. Really, really deserve Igor as best album, best rap album, and yeah. If Earthquake wins Record of the Year, I wouldn't be I'd be really glad, but no. Yeah, well, what are your thoughts on the latest Grammys? Comments below, let me know. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want more, and stay healthy. Also, this is a candy cane that I've kept in a little box. Wow, it's getting soft now. For like a year and a month now. And I'm gonna take a bite. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite. I'm gonna finish this thing tonight. I don't know if I will die from eating a 1-year-old candy cane. Hopefully not. But you know, yeah, I'll take a bite. I'll take a bite. I'm a man, you know. I'm a brave man.